Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Montana iRacing League Round 3 Off-Road Series action here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Tonight it is a crisp 71.6 degrees, partly cloudy with a track temp of around 86 degrees. Last 2 weeks, Chase Gare has found his way to victory lane. Patrick Lemire and Jason Martin have both showed excellent competition trying to get a hold of getting around Chase, but were unsuccessful both weeks. But this week, you never know, as this track is very unpredictable. Wouldn't you say, Frank?
I would say that is the case. As we found out, what was it, Tuesday when we were running some practice races out here on AMX. It was hard to call the action because it seemed like the moment you turned your eyes off the timing and scoring, something somewhere along the track was getting shooken up. So it's going to be some fun racing tonight for sure, especially through the rhythm sections, which we're watching Zach go through right now. So that's just kind of a preview of what's coming. But I don't know, Anthony, what's your thoughts on this track? Is it a love-hate relationship for you as well, or?
It is very much a love-hate relationship because one lap you'll be doing excellent. You'll have the best truck feeling in the world. Then the very next lap, you're like, what is going on? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, well, speaking of what's happening, while these guys get a couple more laps in, we got some official points from last week, which apparently don't want to show up because that's how we roll here with our technical difficulties. But let me see if I can't get those back up and running. But yeah, I don't know. We got about just over 2 minutes. Oh, there's a camera angle. Just over 2 minutes left here before we go green flag. So I don't know. What are your predictions, Anthony? Who do you think's gonna run well tonight?
Well, the run well, okay, I can deal with that. Not so much the winner. I don't want to jinx anybody because I know how that feels because I've been jinxed quite a bit. So the running well part, I think Chase is going to have a really good night. I think Brooks is going to have a really good night. He's going to have a turnaround. I think he's going to be able to get back up there and put on a great show for everybody. He's been working really hard on this track, trying to get it dialed in. He's slowly figuring out the whoop section. Jason Martin and Patrick Lemire are the other two guys I would say to look out for.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we finally got it up and running. So we had Chase Gare is going to be our points leader coming into tonight at 212. Behind him, Patrick, 197. Jason and Cody in third and fourth. Joseph Brooks rounding out the top five right now. Then we have Braden, Zach, Casey, Keith, Chance, and then Jaden in the 11th spot. So not too much space separates them. Plenty of room for them to kind of keep going and make some ground. And Anthony, explain kind of how the point system work as far as drivers get a drop week. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, I was just about to mention that. The drivers do get one drop week. Out of the first seven races, they are allowed one drop. The last race of the year, they're not allowed to drop. Of the season, they're not allowed to drop because that is championship night. So it wouldn't be fair for drivers to just not show up championship night because they have it secured based on whatever, But yes, they do get one drop. That is the points that you just see, and that is without a drop. So you never know, things can be different later on down the road.
Yeah, so things can definitely shape up as we wrap up the practice session here and get ready to roll into tonight's format. So pretty much it's going to be some heat racing like we've done in previous weeks. Probably going to split the field down the middle, 5 and 6 more than likely. 4 laps, just pretty much to figure out how they're going to start, and then we'll let them do a couple laps to wear on the track, and then turn them loose for an 11-lap main event tonight. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Definitely one to watch. As these drivers, I think, are starting to kind of get the feel of the off-road trucks. I know a lot of them do more oval than anything else, but they're starting to to look pretty sharp out there. So flags coming out. We're gonna wave them in and get ready for some heat racing.
Absolutely, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting, and I do know at least two drivers out there have just bought the track like 10 minutes ago. So should be interesting. Should be a good time.
Yep. All right. So heat one. Go ahead and call it out for me, Anthony.
All right, Heat 1, started on pole, we got Cody Kuglin. Starting second on the outside, we got Keith Lavender. On the inside, row 2, starting third, Patrick Lemire. And then starting fourth on the outside is Casey Durand.
Yeah, short, sweet. And looks like we're going to be doing a standing start. Oh no, I apologize. We are going to be rolling. So
It
they'll
is
get
rolling.
their parade lap in pretty much. And while they do that, if you're in the chat and you got a favorite driver, we want to know who you guys are rooting for tonight. So give them some love. Let them know you're watching. And yeah, give us your thoughts as far as how you think tonight's racing is going to go. Um, so we're excited you guys have
Frank,
tuned
who do
in.
you think is going to win
Oh,
this race?
geez. You know,
The Heat
Chase.
race. Not
Oh,
the
the heat
overall.
race? Yeah, let's see. You know, I think Patrick. You know, for some reason, I'm just drawn to him right now. He seemed to be picking it up pretty well throughout the season, and I think this track can kind of, especially with just 4 drivers out here, if they can kind of keep it pretty clean, I think he might be able to open up a door and hopefully capitalize on it. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
That's a pretty safe pick. Pretty safe pick as they are making contact through the whip section. Hey, even during pace lap, it's crazy. You never know what's going to happen. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for the dark horse. I'm going to pick Casey Durand.
All right.
I'm picking him because in one of our practice races, the very first race that we did here for these boys as a practice race, Casey won.
Well, I'd say, yeah, at this point, it's kind of anyone. As long as they can put a consistent race together. Looks like Strider's going for Jason.
Green flag.
And we heard green flag, so we're going.
And we're green. Looks like Lavender is getting up front quickly. Is Kuglin's looking to the outside on this corner. Is going to look like trying to do a over/under possibly. Yes, sir. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Going side by side with Kuglin and Lavender into turn 3. Oh, give him the door. Move Kuglin up the track a little bit. Patrick Lemire opens the door for him, coming in to try to steal the spot. As they come into this flyaway jump, going into turn 4. Oh, Lavender overshoots the corner. Big wreck. As Kuglin just barely squeaks by.
Yeah, I'm seeing Patrick starting to kind of make his way on up, and Casey's right behind him. So your pick and my pick, we're sitting pretty well. Looks like Keith is slow to get moving again, but looks like he is rolling. So
yeah, that was a pretty good lick to that wall, but I think he was able to get it. Yeah, I just seen him go by here, so he's good. It looks like a good little battle between these 3 right now, coming to complete lap 1. Oh, Patrick pushes a little bit coming off of the final corner. Casey is going to try and make some kind of a move, but just lost a little bit of ground on the exit. Cody leads lap number 1 in our heat race. Patrick's trying to peek under the earth, that just little out of reach. He's going to try and set him up later. Casey looking pretty snazzy. We're going to jump on board now.
yeah, we're on board with Casey right now.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's trying to figure out what gear is going to get him the best drive out of that turn.
Yeah, so usually in that corner, you kind of want to keep it in third for a little bit, drop it down to second for a quick just to get the RPMs back up, and then get right back into third gear so you can try and get that big run out of the corner. Oh, big little mess up for Kuglin there.
Yeah, he's able to recover
by the wall. Oh.
Yeah, those
beat
donuts
hanging.
on the inside, those things will jump up and grab you.
Oh yeah. Still side by side through the S's. They're putting on a very good show, Mr. Frank.
Yeah, this is what it's kind of what it's going to be
Oh,
like for the night to come. I'm excited.
I am too. As Duran just kind of smoked the wall on the straightaway. They're beating in the air. That is not highly recommended. I can guarantee that one.
It usually doesn't end well.
No, as you may have found out between me and you in the past races.
Yeah, we always seem to find
Nice
each other.
crossover. Let's see here. What's Patrick gonna do in this corner here? He's gonna go up, under. There, Cody pushes. Lemire is going back underneath. What is this? 2 laps in a row of them two island side by side now?
Yeah, it's just been. You can hardly fit a piece of paper between these two.
Oh. Looks like Google is going to try and make something work on this corner here, but Duran's going to have other plans for that.
Yeah, the rhythm section's always the great equalizer
Oh,
here.
oh! This is your chance, Duran. Make something happen. Oh,
Patrick keeping it straight. I'm proud of him. He kind of got crossed up there, but he's able to make it happen.
It looks like our picks are battling out back there now.
Yeah, got just over a second gap between first and second, so hopefully Patrick can make it stick, because I'm sure he's excited to see the white flag come out this time.
I'm sure he's like, it's time to run away, boys. Get away from this craziness.
Yeah, I'm sure Heat 2's watching this going, oh boy, we're next.
Right?
So it looks like they spaced out a little bit now, so as long as they keep it consistent. It looks like Keith had to jump to the pits, so it looks like that damage he took before probably kind of just tired out the truck and forced to retire early. But fortunately, everyone's advancing tonight, so it's really just a matter of grid selection at this point. Yeah, or grid placement. Thank you. I was thinking motocross star for some reason, but we're not at Grandin.
I was gonna say this. No, that's not right. But no, basically this race is to set up the inside room. Then Heat 2 will be setting up the outside room. As Patrick gets through there, very nice, very clean. Cody's trying something desperate. Oh boy, good thing he stopped and saved it just in time.
Yeah, he got it straight, thank God.
I was almost really scared where I thought we were gonna have a big issue right there, but everything came out clean. Everybody's happy and wonderful pleasure.
Yeah, that's going to be Patrick who takes it. Cody right behind him, Casey, and then unfortunately Keith will be credited fourth from the pit. So not too bad for an opening race.
Well, Drebox, he sure gave it one hell of a try for that, but just came up short. All right, here's our lineup for heat number 2. Starting on pole, it's Jaden Ron. I think I said that wrong. Ron. Starting on outside, Zach Clifton. Starting third, Chancellor Halverson in road number 2. Starting fourth, on the outside of row number 2, Jason Martin. Someone in the chat, which one is correct? I sure hope someone could correct me on how to say his last name. I forgot to ask him earlier.
Yeah, I am terrible when it comes to names, so I am grateful for the grace the audience gives me. And I had to laugh. I want to know who selected the sedan pace car out there. That's kind of interesting to see on an off-road track.
I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely wasn't me. Anyways, I just realized this, Mr. Frank, is
Rain. Okay.
Rain. Okay, thank you, Carol, and the books. I just realized this. There are 3 heats tonight, as I do not see Chase out here. So there are 3 heats tonight.
Huh.
So who do you have winning this heat? As we got the off-road driver in real life, Zach Clifton. We got circle track racers, Jaden Rain, and I believe Jason races circle track. if memory serves me correctly. Could be wrong, and not sure about Halverson.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Zach just because he's got the off-road experience and especially the rhythm section being what it is. I think he might excel here, but yeah, like we saw in Heat 1, a couple bad bounces and the rest of the field is on you quick.
Absolutely. We're getting ready to come around the corner and take the green flag. Jaden looks like he's getting in. Zach is just kind of legging back a little bit, trying to get a nice little run. And they're off. Jaden's going to have the preferred line going into turn 1. But can Zach be able to? Nope. He was not able to. They're 3 wide for second for a split second there going into turn 2.
The 417.
3 wide again for second. Jason sends it way wide. Is that 417 to pits?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but yeah, Chancellor dove it deep in there, and looks like it worked for him.
It definitely worked out for him, as Jaden gets a huge lead.
Zach taking a bounce back there. He's kind of shuffled him to the rear there, so he's got a little bit of a deficit to make up, but he's kind of back on their tail pretty quickly.
Absolutely. Now, anything can happen. Oh, there goes Chancellor right in front of Jason. Jason was able to slow. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
I think Zach kind of really saved him in that situation right there. I would expect some thank you cards at the end of this race.
Oh, Jane looks like gets a little swirly in the S's there. And Zach is able to come out in front after the S's, as I think we had like 3 different leaders in the span of the last 5 seconds in one lap. Zach comes around to take the lap number 1 and the overall lead for the heat race, as Chancellor Halverson is going to try and do his best. He is the one that literally just bought the track 10 minutes before the lobby opened. So,
he's
got a little bit
running pretty well.
Doing good. Yeah,
it kind of
really
speaks
good
to that natural skill some of these drivers have.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like he's keeping it in second right there and just running it out. I will say this. I think we had someone in practice trying that, and they dang near almost overheated the truck. So we'll see if that happens tonight.
It can happen.
Jason making a pretty bold move right there on the inside to get into this car. Oh. Hey, I didn't know that line could work.
He like doubled in there. That was cool. I haven't seen that one yet. And he made good time on it. Oh, and Jason hitting that tire, and Chancellor doing the same.
And Chance hits the other tire.
So that's going to allow Zach to gain some breathing room right now.
Yeah, as long as Zach just minds his P's and Q's, I think this one's pretty much in the bag. And that moves Jason into second place on the track. And Chancellor is able to get off the tire for third. And looks like Jason has the black and orange flag for a broken something on his truck. So hopefully the admins can help him out with that.
Yeah, fortunately in the main event they'll have the fast repair to be able to get that repair done and get back out there. So
yep.
If nothing else, hopefully the truck can at least stay together long enough to finish out the race. Because, yeah, he's sitting second, even with that damage.
Yeah, he's truck doesn't seem like it's having too many issues right now. And Halverson's just trying to get back his rhythm. And looks like his truck might be a little askew, too, just judging by how gingerly he's driving that thing now.
We'll jump back, take a look at Jaden real quick. Looks like he kind of had a couple struggles there in that opening lap, but he's running well. I think he's probably one of those who's still just kind of getting the feel of it, and he'll be, I'm sure, ready to go for the main event.
Oh yeah, he's out there just making laps, just getting the feel for the truck.
We'll jump back up front with Zach.
Zach was telling me he's been putting in a lot of laps on this track this week, and because he's really wanting to try and try and finally dethrone Chase off the top.
Yeah, there's a lot of drivers who want that top spot.
For sure. So Zach is looks like he's been putting in the work. You can tell he's making good, nice, smooth lines, and he's doing everything almost dang near to a perfect tee. Oh, there you go, there you go. Oh, then tell I said that.
The broadcaster's curse.
I'll keep my mouth shut now. Jason just taking his sweet time, just getting through there, just surviving right now.
Yeah, even though he's got that damage, he's keeping it together. He's gonna enjoy that that second spot.
You know, there's one thing I wish we could see on these trucks is we're able to see the what's wrong with the trucks as Zach crosses the finish line for heat number 2 win. As Jason Martin comes around the final jump and crosses the start finish line in P2. Halverson will cross also in P3 as Jaden Rain will round out the field once he gets through the S's. He's taking it nice and easy. Doesn't want to overdrive it now, Frank. He's doing just great. Driving nice and smooth. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, well, good run.
And P4.
Now I guess we'll see. Like you said, I'm anticipating a third heat. So this will make it fun.
Yeah, since we had 12 drivers and I have it set, and we had it set to 5 drivers per heat, so that just automatically made it 3 heats. All right, heat number 4. We got a couple heavy hitters in this one. As started on pole, Joseph Brooks. On the outside in P2 is Braden Colwick. And the inside, row number 2, starting third, Cody Blixt. On the outside of him is the 2-time winner so far, Chase Gare.
Yeah, so these guys will do their parade lap, and while they do that, we want to invite everyone to be sure to set your calendar. We're going to do some cross-car action over at AMX on February 3rd, 9:15 Eastern. It's going to be a fixed setup, optional $5 entry, and tune in live here on AMX TV. And then immediately afterwards, we're going to be running the Pro 2 Lites, these trucks, again. So always a fun series. We're excited to kick off the 2026 season. So go check us out at amxiRacing.com for all the details on how to get registered.
Absolutely. We're looking pretty excited for the new upcoming season for AMX. First time using the cross cars, brand new to this rig, to the servers, I should say. And so far, we've got quite a bit of people signed up, and a lot of people are trying to figure those cars out as they're the most unpredictable thing in the world.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, mainly because Joseph's mom is watching, I think he's gonna perform tonight. There's no pressure like when family is out there. So I feel.
You know, I definitely didn't tell him that last week, and he definitely overdrove the truck a couple times. So, since I'm not in there, I'm not going to give him that curse. As we're green flag and Colwick into the wall in the very start. I don't know if Chase might have accidentally got into him. It helped him a little bit. I don't know. But that helped Brooks out quite a bit to get that early jump.
Yeah, every bit helps right now.
Calls in. Absolutely, especially for him. Oh, Chase is legging way back.
Yeah, it's kind of uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's something going on or if he felt a little bad. He just wanted to slow down a little bit, give Colwick a little breathing room.
And Keith is right. Yeah, they are very responsive. If you're talking about the cross cars, and they make for some great racing out here that we saw on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. And we had 3 wide for the lead over the big jump, the big flyway jump. Chase is, we got more. Chase and Blix having issues on the whoop section, which helps out Colwick and Brooks to get out even further, as there are heat race points, I want to point out, Frank. There's heat race points and passing points.
Yeah,
So you get
every
3
bit
points for
helps.
winning. You get 2 for second, 1 for third. I mean, and passing points, Chase can get 3 passing points in this race. He can get a total of 7 points just from heat racing if he can get all the way back up to Brooks.
Yeah, Braden about 3.5 seconds behind Joseph. So, um, yeah, Brooks doing a good job maintaining that lead right now.
Yeah, all he has to do is just mind his P's and Q's, and he'll be fine. Just don't overdrive the truck. Just drive it like he would anything else. I probably shouldn't say that because that would make him overdrive the truck.
Yeah.
But Chase just has to be clean to catch these guys. He just needs to not have too many more mistakes and just kind of just drive it nice and easy, you know.
Yeah, looking back here, Cody putting in a good run. Looks like a little bit of connection issue.
He literally just joined the league, the series today. Oh, and he finds the wall. Well,
Yeah,
just
now's
so
the
you
time
know,
to
you
do
can't
that.
park there, Cody. Can't park there, Cody. He literally just bought the track. He just joined the series just today, so he's learning these trucks. He hasn't driven them a whole lot, so give him props for coming on out here and giving it a go. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
Keith,
a ton of
that's
shifting
right.
around this track there, Keith.
Which is funny because there's only 3 gears, so you don't think you think the gear can kind of carry you, but not really the case.
Yeah, no, it's pretty insane of how much shifting you do with just 3 gears. And as we jump on board with Chase here, let's try and listen to him shift here through these next couple of corners.
Yeah, we'll stay with him for a minute. Oh, as he goes sideways.
We probably shouldn't have. Oh, we got a truck upside down.
Braden's upside down.
That is our
it looks
first
like.
rollover of the season.
So yeah, that's going to put Braden into the pits.
Well, we tried, Keith, but yeah, there's a lot of shifting, especially with these trucks. Even though there's 3 gears, like we said, especially through the S's, you're doing a quick 1-2 shift constantly as Brooks crosses line to take the white flag with almost a 12.5 second lead on Chase.
Yeah, Chase's best time around is a 1:16.58. So, I mean that's a 3-second difference between Brooks. So, between his best time and Chase's. So, barring any crazy. Oh, did I say? Yeah, my apologies. But math was never my strong suit. That's why I sit up here and talk. But yeah, this is Joseph's just looking really good tonight. So I'm excited to see him run strong tonight.
Here we go, Brooks. Nice and easy. Take her smoothly. Don't want to give up the chance to win now. Absolutely. We appreciate you coming out and racing with us, Keith. It's a blast having every one of you guys out here to try to kind of embrace our world of racing. Just kind of get you guys out of your element a little bit in the Oval Series.
Yeah, hopefully
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm saying Chase. It's Brooks. Joseph Brooks wraps around the final corner with the heat race win. In our first heat 3 race of the season, as Chase Gare will come across in second. Colwick will be. Oh, Colwick got back out there. Attaboy.
Yeah, probably just a quick jump to the pit and was able to slap some zip ties on it and get it back out there.
Yeah, he must have had a really small toe time as he's back out there getting another lap in so he can get some more seat time out here because especially at this track, seat time really matters. Oh,
no pressure.
Save, no pressure. Just on the stream.
All eyes are on you.
Everyone's watching.
Looks like Cody was able to get out there too, so he's a lap down, but I think He's still going to try to cross the line and get credited with a finish. So
It looks like he's
good
already
for him.
crossed too. So yeah, P3 will go to Kolwick, and 1 extra bonus point, and Blix will come in 4th. And for that race, it looks like Chase is the only one to get extra bonus points as well, for 2 positions passed for 2 passing points.
Well, very good. Well, we're going to go ahead and let the drivers get a few laps in to get a feel for the track, work it in a little bit more. And while we do that, we'll go ahead and bring you back to last week, the last couple laps at Wild West, and let you guys relive the action. Curious if he is able to. It seems like he's able to make up a little bit of ground in the second half of the track, but Chase is able to kind of step it back out coming out of 4. So I'm wondering if Chase is just able to get a better drive.
Yeah, Chase, like we've been saying, Chase is going to get those good drives. He's been running these trucks a lot longer. But at the same time, we all know how easy it is to make one mistake. All it takes is Chase to cut it a little too shallow, and those K-rails will jump out and grab you, and just like that, you'll be back in 3rd while Jason's running away from you.
Check back here with Braden, Cody, and Zach. Kind of our closest battle right now.
Everybody's still spread out pretty well throughout the track, but
Patrick applying a little bit of pressure. Jason's probably going to see if he can't get inside his head, force a mistake.
Two laps to go that time by, so if you're going to make a move, now's going to be the time to start setting it up. You got to think these guys are going to try and drive it in just a little bit harder. Who's going to be the one to make a mistake? Who's going to be the one to capitalize on it? As we look back to that battle back there in 4th and 5th, still pretty good gap between the two.
Looks like Casey and Joseph fighting position here. Chase Greer takes the white flag, so one more time around for him.
Sitting at about 2.5 second gap. He's sitting pretty comfortable. Back to Jason, who's got about a second over Patrick. And top 3 have pretty well distanced themselves out.
It's like a late race battle between Casey and Joseph. They're kind of trading blows back here in for 6. Excuse me, for 7. So we'll watch Chase Greer take round number 2. With Jason behind him, and then Patrick rounding out the top 3. All right, that was some good.
We're back.
Yeah, I was saying that was some good racing last week, and hopefully this week kind of we follow suit once we get everybody on track.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the most driver participation we've had, 12 drivers. That is literally everybody that was signed up, so that's awesome. And Frank, go ahead.
Yeah, so we got about, 45 more seconds worth of warm-up before we flag them and bring them on back in. But while we finish up the last couple laps real quick, the schedule for Montana, Next week we're going to be going to Firebird, so that's going to be fun. Another tight technical track, and then after that off to Wild West. So all that's going to be here on AMX TV. So make sure you guys stay tuned in.
Absolutely. I remember some of the guys in round 1 and round 2. I was telling the guys, okay, we went to 2 of the easier tracks, and now we're going to go to the more technical track. And I remember a couple of them were like, "Those were easy." So
yeah, Firebird.
we'll see how they do. Well, Firebird, because Firebird, not Wild Horse. They changed it. Sorry. Firebird is. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good corners in there. That's same as this track. There's just that stinking whoop section that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get ready for some main event action tonight. Anthony, take it away.
I shall. Starting on pole for the main event feature is Patrick Lemire on the outside. Starting second, Zach Clifton. Row number 2 will be Joseph Brooks and Cody Coughlin. In row 3 will be starting 5th, Jason Martin. On the outside, Chase Guerre in the 6th spot. Row 4, starting on the inside would be Casey Duran, and on the outside in 8th, Chancellor Halverson. And starting 9th, Braden Colwick. And 10th, Keith Laverdure in row number 5. And rounding out the field in row 6 will be Jane Rain and Cody Blixt.
Yeah, it's nice seeing all those cars out, or sorry, excuse me, all those trucks out there. As yeah, it's going to be a full field, so there's going to be some good racing.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to it. I think as long as they get some good starts and get through the first couple of corners pretty clean, I think Patrick and Zach can put on a good show and try and run away with it. And if Brooks can, as long as he can keep it clean, mind his P's and Q's, and just kind of calm down, settle in, I think he'll have a good shot too. Chase has a lot of work if he wants number 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chase sitting back in 6. There's a lot of potential chaos he's going to have to avoid. So if some of these drivers in front of him get crossed up, especially in the rhythm section, that could really put him behind. So he'll have to definitely try to look far down the track to avoid any potential problems.
Absolutely, especially through the whoop section. You want to be quick, but you also at the same time you got to watch out and see if anybody's going to have a little bit of an issue, a cross up or anything like that, as they're sending it on the pace lap on that jump.
Yeah, these guys are ready to go. They want to be turned
hyped
loose.
Up, they're ready. The adrenaline's up. Their heartbeat's probably at 110 right now. And they're ready. Oh, okay, we're coming around the final corner. Let's see if they can all get bunched up before the green flag comes out. And we're green. Looks like we had a little bit of an issue in the back, but it looks like they got it all settled out. Let's see, Patrick Lemire and Zach Clifton are in side by side. Cody Coughlin and Joseph Brooks are also side by side right behind them, trying to kind of, Zach almost found a donut that he did not want, and they kind of single file out, and Zach's just kind of on the losing end right now, stuck on the high side on this corner. As Patrick Lemire gets an early jump to the lead in the flyaway jump side by side for P2 between Zach Clifton and Joseph Brooks in the T. In the turn 4, Zach goes way wide in the marbles and just completely loses it. And that helps out Brooks a lot, as he now doesn't have to worry too much behind him, as he has a couple of truck lanes behind him, as Coughlin and Martin will go side by side through the whoop section. And Chase gets a little cross up, and Zach finds the K-rail, and unfortunately it will probably mess up his rear end of his truck, and he'll have to probably take an early fast repair.
Yeah, well, if it's going to happen, now's the time to do it, because that will allow you to get that lap back halfway through. And yeah, at the completion of lap 5, we're going to be throwing that caution. So if there's damage or someone loses a bunch of time, they're not out of the race.
No, and also it looks like Zach's going to stay out there trying to see if there's anything actually wrong with the truck. And honestly, he might just stay out there for a couple more laps. I don't think you can go a lap down on this track unless you have a major issue. as they are battling for third place between Martin, Chase, and Kuglin, as Gare is on the outside and trying to look his way on the inside, and they're they finally singled it out there as Patrick Lemire is out front. Oh, Brooks sent it off that jump. As we jump onto the drone, as we follow Lemire through these whoop section. And, you know, not a whole lot of drivers can make that line work that he does. And it looks like Brooks caught the K-rail. He is dropping fast. As we have Halverson in the pits, as something must have happened to him. Chase gets in, trying to get on the inside of Kuglin. As Kuglin will have the drive there, but he's unable to make that work as Chase is going to try to drive around the outside.
Yeah, Anthony, these laps are going to start going by pretty quickly. It's, I've learned once you get going, the riding gets going real quick.
Well, I just got a text message from old Chance Halverson here. He's, let's just say he used a couple of fancy words and says he messed up. So Kuglin's looking on the inside as Chase is looking on the outside. They're having a great battle for third place as they have a drag race down in this corner as Kuglin's going to try and look for the over-under, hopefully. And I see a computer mouse on the screen. Thank you. Casey Duran holding in fifth place back there, and Kolwick kind of behind them. They don't really got any competition around them as they're just kind of hanging out and whatnot. And as we go on board with Mr. Kuglin.
Yeah, we'll see how he gets through this section right here. Everyone kind of preferring to take it wide, but that unfortunately sets you up to kiss the K-rail.
We've got a battle for the race lead.
Yeah, look at that. Chase getting in on that too.
Well, these two battling is really helping Chase out to get right back in. As Jason was trying to make something work, but Patrick will get the run on the outside there, a little bit more grip out there, and go into turn one here. Has about what is that, 3 truck lengths you would say they're riding to about a lead there?
Yeah, it's kind of almost that slinky. He'll be able to stretch it out, and then Jason's able to kind of reel him back in, and it's kind of almost a game of, you know, not to exaggerate too much, but inches, you know. So,
yeah. Kind of looks like there's some sections that Jace is faster than Patrick in, and vice versa with Chase back there trying to get up with them. Ooh, Chase gets a little in the loosey-goosey stuff over there.
Yeah, we'll jump back 6th place with Keith right now. Jaden in pursuit of him. This is probably the only other kind of close battle on the track right now.
Yes, sir. Well, that's what it looks like, and looks like none of them really has too much of an issue. It looks like Keith there has his a hood issue. It looked like it was flopping there a little bit.
Yeah, I was watching Chase Greer drop a little bit.
Oh, Chase! Oh!
Yeah, he's trying to make some openings there, and it's kind of backfiring on him.
I'm gonna say something happened in the whoop section because Braden Kolwick is now in P3 because he was about 5 seconds back. As Jason Martin opens up a huge 6 second lead now.
Yeah, Jason's going to be enjoying all that.
Especially coming to the yellow flag this time by. And it's all going to go right back away. And everybody's going to have to figure itself out. And also, this is the first 5 laps that Chase has not led this year. In the future.
Yeah, the track is kind of a challenge for him tonight.
Yeah, Chase had some of it an issue on Tuesday. There's
sideways again.
Even more issue.
Into the tire.
I'm not sure. With him being in 4th place, you don't know if he's going to go in and take that fast repair because you're kind of trying to play the track position game there.
Yeah, we're going to take the comp caution this time by, so We'll go ahead and slow it up and allow
Competition yellow.
everyone to kind of bunch back up.
It looks like we have one driver 1 lap down. It looks like Zach is out of the race, unfortunately. He must have went in, got his truck fixed, and went back out, and unfortunately broke his truck again. That's what I'm going to assume happened. Chance is going to get his lap back once he gets back around and kind of see what happens.
Yeah, so while we wait for everyone to bunch back up, what are you guys' thoughts? You enjoying the racing so far? Are you guys thinking Chase is going to be able to bounce back and kind of three-peat it, or are we going to have a new winner tonight? I'm kind of banking on Jason. He's running so smooth. I'm really watching him tonight. Anthony, what are your thoughts?
I agree. Jason's been showing a lot of work in speed, especially in the round 1. He may have finished 4th, but he was all over Kuglin's butt trying to get the final podium finish, and then he was able to finish 2nd last week. So I think this is his time. I think he's going to finally figure something out and do something and get the first win of the year, or maybe Kuglin. You never know. Kuglin's starting to show some good speed too. I mean, his team is Live Fast Racing, so
it's in the name. So.
it is in the name.
Yeah, I agree. Strider, Jason is looking good, and yeah, Carol, Joseph, he's got plenty of time to get back up there. He looked good in the heat, so I think he's got as good a shot as anybody else here.
Absolutely. I think as long as Joseph right now, he's kind of in what we call the hornet's nest. There's a lot of things that can happen, especially back there. Just a lot of drivers kind of bouncing everywhere, especially through the whip section. So he's going to have to play it very carefully through there.
Yeah, it looks like we're just waiting on a couple more drivers to come around. Although I'm not seeing.
I was going to say, where's old Chance? Oh,
yeah,
he's right there.
like...
He's in the lineup. He just never went around. Okay. I guess he said he didn't want to go around. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like, unfortunately, Zach's retired from the evening, so just 11 drivers will round out this field.
I'm going to text Zach real quick and say, hey, what happened, bud?
And while you do that, Anthony, where exactly is the restart zone on this? Is it pretty much out of that final turn up to the flag stand? Is that kind of how they're going to run it tonight?
So, you see the jump back there? So the top of that jump to the flag stand is the restart zone right in there.
Yeah, so Jason will lead us back to green with Cody behind him, Braden, Patrick, Chase, Keith sitting 6, Jaden, Joseph, Cody, Casey, and Chance rounding out the field.
Absolutely. Hey, surprise! There has been a dark horse so far. Surprise driver in the top 5 is Braden Kohler. He's been back and forth all season, showing great speed, and then having issues. And right now he's sitting P3. Maybe he can finally get himself a podium.
Yeah, so let's see when Jason's going to go hammer down, and we'll restart this race for the second half.
And here we're green. And he gets a good start. He did it just as he got up there while everybody else was still on the uphill.
Yeah, some good strategy there.
Absolutely. That's something I would probably do the exact same thing in every race that I've been a part of here. That's what they've done too. Chase is trying to give Patrick at the door, trying to get some kind of a round over there, trying to make some room. Just looked like it didn't work as he lost some ground.
Yeah, it seems like Chase has been trying to make, kind of openings, and it's almost backfired on him every single time. So he's struggling to move forward right now.
Oh yeah, he's been 2 seconds faster on the field, or 2.5 faster. Oh, whoa!
Oh, contact!
Oh!
That's going to send Chase around. Hopefully he can get going. Let's see if he's still facing
stuck.
backwards, so
that's
going to have to get going
He made
again.
a great move on the outside there, and just unfortunate Colwick was also all over the place on the exit of that turn. Right there on the exit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's more... unfortunately, once these trucks get bouncing like that, there's nothing the drivers can do. You're just kind of along for the ride. So nothing more than just a racing incident there. No malicious anything. Um, it is what it is.
Oh, I got the insider information on Mr. Zach. He just decided to pull it off as he was being lapped for the second time tonight.
Just needs a little bit more track time, it sounds like.
Yeah, just a little bit more track time and a little bit more patience. Currently outside, up front right now is Jason Martin with a 1.5 second lead. Ray Colwick in P2 with a 2.2 seconds back of Jason. But we have one heck of a good battle for second. As Jason goes way right, almost clips the wall. And that helps everybody else to get right back on top of him.
He made it happen. He kept it under control.
I was a little scared for him, not going to lie. As Coughlin pushes way into the corner, overdrives it. It gives time for Colwick to try and do an over-under, but is unable to as Lemire opens the door. As Colwick opens the door for Lemire, as Lemire goes to the inside and makes the move, as Colwick's going to try to do the over-under. Oh, he gives him a little bit of a door, but not much. As Joseph Brooks is up to P5. Look at him. He's coming, boys. Better watch out. If these guys, I believe if these guys keep battling, Brooks will make his way up there eventually.
Yeah, because all it takes is some contact between these three and someone sideways and everyone's off the gas, and that's all it takes to close that gap.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, Patrick, he was as high as second, back to fourth. I think his lowest was fourth. And where did, oh, there's a little bit of internet issues, but he's there.
Yeah, while we keep an eye on that battle, we'll jump up front with Jason, who's really just putting in a solid drive tonight.
Oh yeah, he's just driving it smooth, taking his time, just kind of putting the truck where it needs to be, and as he almost loops it right there, and he's just taking it as easy as he possibly can without giving up too much ground, you know? Looks like Chase was finally able to get back around. He's 20 seconds back, unfortunately, in P8. Well, that's why we got a drop race.
Yeah, which means more than likely we will have another winner tonight.
I think it's pretty much hook, line, sinker, done deal of a new winner. As Lemire is still trying to get Coughlin some problems trying to get around him. As Coughlin doing a fantastic job of holding him off. As Colwick is starting to look like he's losing a little bit of ground on these two. As Brooks is reeling in Colwick.
Yeah, this is where all the eyes are at right now on the track. This is fun to watch right here.
Well, it's like, who's going to make the first move? Are they going to make it now, or are they going to wait, or well, what's the plan? Oh, here comes Brooks. He's sending it. He's trying. He knows he's got to go if he wants to get up there. As Colwick has a little bit of an issue on the exit. Looks like Coughlin is starting to figure something out in the depth is that a little bit quicker than Martin. But Martin has such a good exit speed out of there that Coughlin just struggling to have.
White flag is out this time.
Yes, sir. As we come out for the white flag, and we'll go down the running order real quick as Jason Martin's in front. Coughlin second, Lemire third, Colwick fourth, Brooks in fifth, Duran sixth, Chase Guerra in seventh, Lavender in 8th, Cody Blick in 9th, Jaden Rain 10th, and Chancellor Halverson in 11th. And as we got the battle for the second place, who wants the second P2 on the podium? We don't know, but can Brooks Can Brooks jump up to P4 on the track for his second best finish, I think, on the season? Because he did podium. He did get second on the first race of the year, so.
Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go back. I'm trying to remember. Everything's almost a blur at this point.
Oh, we got a contact right there just before the whoops. That is a bad place for a contact. You never know what's going to happen.
Patrick going to be able to push him wide here. Oh, into the...
Oh!
Let's see
What's
who
going to
gets
happen?
going
Who's going to
here.
go?
Looks like
Brooks
Cody's going to
moves
get
into
it going.
P3. Cody Cooligan in second. Lemire in fourth. As
Oh,
Lemire puts it.
contact
Oh,
again.
drills Coughlin. That puts Brooks in the P2.
Yeah, we'll come
Lemire in the
around real
third as
quick.
Jason runs away for the checker flag and his first win of the 2026 season. As Brooks will come around just out of complete miracle and absolute attrition for second place, and Lemire third, Kolwick fourth, and Kuglin will round out your top five. As we all know, these results are unofficial, as I'm sure the admins might take a look at that S corners and see what kind of happens there, but I'm pretty sure first and second will be official, and Lemire. We'll see. But
Yeah, there might
that was
be.
some great racing.
Yeah, you can tell the passions there. They were going hard to try to make that happen, and yeah, like you said, absolute fun racing there, and yeah, it'll be interesting to get some of the input from those drivers and kind of get their perspectives as far as what happened there. But
Absolutely.
let's go
As
ahead.
Carol, I'm sure, is extremely ecstatic to see Oz Brooks just. Well, at least he did it on that lap.
Yeah, let's see if we got results and how it sorted out here. And Anthony, go ahead and run through those for me while I try to get some drivers queued up for some interviews.
I suppose I could do that for you. As the feature results, first place. Well, that was crazy. First place will be Jason Martin. Second place, Joseph Brooks. Third, Pascal Lemire, Braden Kolwick in fourth, Cody Klugen fifth, and Casey Duran sixth. Chase Garrett with the worst finish of the season for him. Thankfully, there are drop weeks. For seventh, eighth place goes to Keith Laverdure. Ninth, Cody Blix. Jaden Rain. 10th, Chancellor Harvison. 11th, one lap down. And Zach Clifton rounds out the field 9 laps down.
Yeah, so let's see. It looks like we got Patrick in the queue, so let's go ahead and bring him up. Go ahead, Anthony, take it away.
Hello, Patrick. You got a copy?
How's it going?
Oh, we're doing great. I watched that little battle right there towards the end there. It looked very chaotic there on the last lap. Can you kind of walk us through what was going on there?
Yeah, yeah, it was getting pretty intense towards the end there. Um, I kind of goofed up in the whoops a little earlier on and kind of slowed me up, and I finally got back up there, and I just came off that jump super goofy. I had no brakes, and I unfortunately got into Kuglin there, and yeah, it was kind of a crazy finish.
Absolutely. So you were pretty much up front for a good majority of this race, or pretty much all of it. What was kind of your mindset coming into this race, and were you expecting a top three, or what was your kind of mindset there?
Honestly, I didn't even really know. The during practice, the whoops kept getting me every single lap, and I was just kind of, wanting to take it slow, and I think that was the kind of technique here, and that's what I used to my benefit, and that's where we ended up.
Well, it looks like it put out a pretty good finish for you, and just absolute crazy. Congrats on P3. And there's anybody, friends, family, sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, I think Gear Garbage Garage, BBI, AutoWorks Repair and more. You guys for putting the broadcast on, and the invite to this league.
Awesome. That is, thank you very much. And that is Patrick Lemire, third place.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't get Joseph in the booth. Joseph, you with us?
Yes, I got you.
Awesome. Hey, great race tonight, and we were excited to see you run really well all the way up. That last lap was pretty crazy, and I'm just really curious, like, from your perspective, how did that all unfold, and did you see it start to kind of develop in your favor, or what was going through your mind there on that last lap?
Yeah, I think actually to start with, if we hadn't had put ourselves over the edge of them whoops there at the first half, we would have been in a little better shape for the second half. But yeah, that last lap, like, um, I saw that they were all racing right there, door to door with each other, and I was just kind of waiting to see what would unfold, if anything unfolded, and just tried to put myself in the position to capitalize. And I saw them get into the tires there, and I just locked the brakes up and hoped to miss it. Saw an opening, shot through there, and then we went into that right hander in the S corner there. And I'm not sure exactly what happened. I didn't really see it all that well, but um, all I knew was I had an open track ahead of me after that, and I wasn't going to lift. I was just going to keep my foot in it and try and run away from that stuff the best I can.
Yeah, well, overall, like I said, it was just entertaining to watch, and it's been fun watching you get more comfortable throughout the weeks. And I know you had family watching on the stream; they were rooting you on. Is there anybody else you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Bush Barn Industries, JFR or JR1 Motorsports, Trackside Truck, Missouri River Barbershop. Yeah, there's so many. Rocky Mountain Racing Media, mom and dad, Cooper, everybody that helps me week in and week out, just trying to be fast, not only on the sim but in real life. And um, Anthony and everybody putting on the league, all the league sponsors, you for putting this broadcast together. Um, everybody that come out and race with us. If we didn't have these amount of cars, we wouldn't be able to race this thing. So it takes a group effort from everybody, and I can't be more thankful to run with such a great group of guys.
Well, very good. Well, we look forward to seeing you out here next week as we head towards Firebird, and best of luck. And I hope to be talking to you on the or hopefully the top spot here in one of these weeks. So you enjoy the rest of the evening, and we'll definitely be chatting with you again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to try to be one spot better. I don't know. Chase is pretty fast, so we're going to try.
Well,
Thanks.
very
Have a good
good.
night.
You too. So with that, go ahead.
All right, we're here with our race winner, Jason Martin, with grabbing his first win of the season of the off-road series. Jason, you had a great race. You looked like you were biding your time there for a little bit, just trying to see what everybody else was going to do, and before the chaos would ensue. And it looked like as soon as you got out front, you were just like, let's go, let's get out of here.
Man, you nailed that on the head. I was dreading coming to this track. I haven't raced on this track very much, and then whoops, I just couldn't figure them out. And I'm talking to my coworkers and stuff today. I'll tell how about how nervous I was for this because I didn't think I had it this weekend. To be able to pull it off is awesome. I love it so much.
Yeah, it was awesome to see you finally get a win. You had great speed in week one, great speed last week, and just nice to finally see it all come together and finally get that win in the column, and that helps a lot out because now you don't. This race probably shouldn't be a drop week now.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it was nice. Like you said, just bide my time and kind of waiting for the whoops to take care of a lot of people and take chances when I could. And once I got out to the lead and kind of looking at that relative, I'm just like, all right, slow her down and just be patient with it. And luckily, it panned out for us.
Awesome. There's anybody, friends, family, sponsor that you want to thank out there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got to thank my family. Got to thank my kids. Noah at Stormfront Performance. Got Jason over Wendy's. Billy over at Maco Tools. Yeah. Father-in-law, McGillis Alignment and Brake, and you guys putting on this broadcast. Everybody putting on this league, and yeah, looking forward to the next race. Let's keep it rolling.
Awesome. Congrats to you again on the win, and we'll see you next week at Firebird.
Hey, sounds like a plan, man. Thanks again.
Sweet. Well, as we start to wrap up here, let's take a look at points, unofficial, but going into next week. Chase Greer, Greer's going to continue his points lead, but Jason shooting up a position. Patrick looks like dropping to third. Joseph Brooks moving up to fourth. Cody in fifth. He's dropping one, and then Braden, Casey, Zach, Keith, Jaden. And then Chance and Cody. So stay tuned. Check into the Montana iRacing League once we get those finalized. But overall, fantastic racing, or excuse me, I'm so used to calling it with Cody. Anthony, thank you for joining me up in the booth tonight, and I look forward to quite possibly having you back here. Maybe having both you and Cody. That could be fun. If you get three of us in the booth, oh boy.
That's a bad thing happen. I don't know if we would need that. I'm just kidding. It might be a great time. No,
So,
I appreciate you letting me coming in here and having a good time with you, calling the race. First time ever doing it, and yeah, no, it was good. These boys put on one heck of a race. I'm glad everybody had. Sounds like everybody um, had fun out there, except for a couple of people we see in the chat there. But and some other chats that I'm a part of, admin things. But yeah, I had a good time. The drivers put on one heck of a show, and congrats to Jason on finally getting it done.
yeah,